gotta be kidding. Holy, I've been having a day with the internet today. Not a good day. Holy man. Let's see if this is gonna hold, guys. I started from the beach in a beautiful location this afternoon. Gorgeous. To do a video. And there was just no way. There was no way. I couldn't even do it on data. Like, not even on data. It was just so bad, the connection. I don't know, for the last little while, Bali's internet's been bad. Hello, hello. People jumping on. Say hello when you come on. Just going to share this video. Now that I see the internet's going to hold for a bit. It's a little dark here, isn't it? I don't like that. Okay, but I have to be somewhere where at least we can have internet, right? And have it work. I know, it would be so nice if it could be in a beautiful location. Hello. Hi, Debbie. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome to the video on resistance. I've been going through this, so I thought I'd share it because, and so, I mean, of course, I always have clients go through it. I mean, it's such a common thing. And what I realized something about me today through resistance, and that's really what I wanted to share too, is because, I mean, I think I knew this before, but sometimes we forget and then we get going and doing our thing and it comes up again, right? Something stops you and gets in the way. So resistance is quite natural. So it's natural, and it comes up when we almost are like really working towards something or fighting towards something. And it's like our resistance comes up to let us know what is blocking us. It's kind of like our body talking to us, I guess, like symptoms would come up, right? So I'm just going to read, like I wrote a couple things down and I want to read them, like what I have in my notes about resistance, because that'll help. It could be because you have a belief that thing you're working towards is not going to work for you anyways. So that's good. Oh, isn't this light crappy? Oh my God. Usually it's really good. I'm not happy with the light. I might turn it around. Let's see what that's like. Resistance is here to show you right at this moment what you are unwilling to receive or you don't believe you can have. Now that is powerful. So I want you to think about that for a minute. I'm just going to see if it's better if I turn it around like this. I don't know about that, eh? What do you got? What do you think? Not that much better, is it? I'm trying to find just a half decent spot. It's the light. The light is so strange, right? This might be better. That's a little better. Not very good scenery. So resistance can come up when it's showing us what we're not able to receive or not willing to receive, don't believe we can receive. And that seems funny because you're like, well, it's what I want. Like, I'm really working towards it. What is it? So there's a couple things. It's either you don't believe you can have it, you're not willing to receive it, you're not open to receive it, which could have to do with relationships, right? Like if you're talking about a boyfriend or money. And then another reason is that, oh shoot, I forgot the other reason. My God, Diana. It's not in line with our values. So this is the one, I want to talk about the values because this is a really big one that I realized. So one of my biggest values is freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of choice. So when I think about something that I really want and desire, it's going to require work. It's going to require me to spend a lot of time learning, also doing things on the internet, doing things that I don't like to do, things that take a lot of hours, and they don't seem to have an immediate payoff. And so for me, what I see when I think about that thing or when I think about it is that it requires time, it requires a lot of my freedom, and is it going to give me a payoff? I don't really know. Or enough of a payoff, is it worth it? So my kind of head sees that it's not worth it because it's going to take away my freedom. So what I do is procrastinate, sabotage, not do it. right? Now, this could be with losing weight. So what people could be thinking that goes through your head. You have this goal to lose weight. You want to lose weight. You want to do this. You know what you got to do. So you're like, okay, I'm going to eat clean. I promise. I'm going to start this program. This is going to happen. I'm going to do all these things. But what you value is spending time with friends. You don't like to stand out. You don't like to make people feel awkward. So you like to feel more comfortable. So what that means is when you start changing what you eat, and let's say you go to someone's house and you're trying to say no, you don't want to eat that, or you go out with friends and you're embarrassed to order something different, you're embarrassed of them bugging you, you don't want to make changes to the menu, right? What's going to happen is you won't. You'll feel uncomfortable. You'll continue to eat the other stuff, the stuff you were used to eating, and you'll feel like you failed. Or you'll go to prep at home, right? You're prepping in your stuff at home, but you have a belief that I do want to lose weight. I do want to lose weight. But what's happening inside is it's going, but I probably can't. I have too much to lose. Like, especially if someone has like 30 or 50 pounds, right? What they're thinking is the amount of work that they need to do to lose that is like, oh God, I probably won't. I probably can't. I haven't stuck with it in the past. I haven't been able to do it in the past. So it's probably not going to work for me anyways. So this is playing in the background. Yet you, like on the front, without realizing that, is going, yes, I'm going to do this time. I'm going to do it. And so you're trying to force yourself to do it. But pretty soon, because your true belief is it's probably not going to work anyways, that will be in the background, and that's actually what runs you. So then you'll be sabotaging, procrastinating, not doing it, right? Like a client of mine today, we were talking, and she wants to like lose weight plus tone up, and that means gain muscle mass and get in the gym, but she doesn't have the time right now. So what she's thinking is, why even eat healthy if she can't be at the gym at the same time? Right? So what's the point? I can eat healthy, but it's not going to help tone my muscles. So what's the point? So she's been sabotaging preparing healthy food. Right? So it's so crazy. We don't realize what's behind this resistance. What's behind it, right? So some things for me is I have like a family pattern and belief that you have to work super, 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 super hard to make money. You have to give up a lot. There's a lot of, to make money, there's a lot of sacrifice to have your own business, because my parents did for years. They always had something. But it was always like, it's a sacrifice. We have to give up a lot. You make just enough. Money comes in, but then it goes out even faster, right? All those things being said. So for me, someone who values freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of space, wanting to do my own thing, when I go to think about that, I'm like having my own business and working really at it, I'm like, oh, it requires sacrifice. It requires maybe making money, but never enough. It requires you get money, but then money goes out even faster than you make it, right? So then in my head, I'm going, well, what's the point? What's the point of working really, really hard when it's not going to pay off? Huge, huge. So just think, are you resisting something? Have you been? And it's usually something, we resist kind of the same types of things over and over again. And when you realize what's behind it. So it's really showing us, what we are resisting is showing us that we have a belief about what we want that's contradictory to wanting it. Does that make sense? Like I said, you could want the weight loss, desire it, go for it, but your belief behind it is it's not possible for me, or it's not worth it, because it'll mean I have to give up some other important area of my life. That's my message today. It is big. It's really big, because I think people just think, oh, if I just try harder, I just push myself, I just work more, I work harder, then I will get it. I'm just being lazy. I'm just sloughing off. When really it's not that. It's just that you have an old belief that, sit up straight. You have an old belief that's running you, and it's contradictory to what you really want to achieve. So taking a look at that, right? Now, how do you release these things? How do you get rid of them? There's different processes, and that's what I work with my clients in the programs, right? We work at, you find what your limiting beliefs are, and then you do certain processes to release them, to get over them, to think about them in a different way, to begin to take believe something differently so that you then are able to take action. And I'm going to be doing my Where to Start program again, but I'm also going to be adding as a special add-on to my Where to Start program a program about creation journaling, where you work through these things, where you start to really create the type of life you want, which also means the habits you want, the things you want to be able to accomplish in your life, and consciously creating it from a place of, oh, I can do this, and understanding what's behind it, like bringing the awareness to what has been holding me back, what is behind it, what are those beliefs, and then working through a process to reframe those beliefs and release them. That is coming out soon, so that'll be it. Where to Start program is usually $67. Then this is going to be an add-on, which is going to sell for $47 on its own, but I'm adding it on to the Where to Start program for only $10. So you get both of them for $77. Such a fantastic price. Amazing. But you can definitely do it on its own. It's $47 on its own. So I'm just making up the web pages for those right now. But really, take a look, even think for yourself, like, what are you resisting, and what's your belief, really, really the belief that you have behind that. And that the awareness can make huge shifts already. All right. Thanks for watching, Debbie. Have a fantastic day. I guess you're on your day right now. Okay. Bye-bye.